Welcome to the third season of the Nidd's Whitelist server. Do airtight hangar doors use power? I guess I could find that, like, a lot of it.
I don't think so. It's just a door.
Doesn't say it uses any, but why am I not able to turn my antenna on? Every time I go to turn it on, it switches itself off. I feel like, to be fair on Keen, who we are usually making fun of, the entire time that I've been on, well, not quite the entire time this session, apart from the first hour or so, it's been sim speed of 1, both local and server. Everything is working as it's supposed to. There's been no explosions, nothing's jittering around.
Yeah, I was
Things are working.
Really impressed with that too. Well, it's worrying me. It's just another disaster waiting to happen. They probably just planted some sort of time bomb in there that's going to go off at any moment, in which, I didn't know, armor blocks are now suddenly inflammable. As long as if they're exposed to the sun long enough, they'll just at some point combust.
I would like a mod that does that. A mod where the entire point is to stay in the shade. Like Space Engineers, the floor is lava edition.
That would be interesting, at least.
Comment. KP Wayne says that he was admiring the music in your game and realized it's from one of his games that he has open in the background. And now he feels stupid.
Yeah, I think you should know by now that Sal unfortunately doesn't play music in the background. But I have a stupid idea.
But what, to have a disco? Just play disco music? And
yeah, sure, that's a good idea, actually.
That's what we'll do. Were you going to say the idea?
Yeah, I was trying to demonstrate the idea, but I'm currently struggling trying to find it.
Okay.
I've got a song called Simple Music to Frighten Small Children. Good. Alright, I can't find it. I'm sorry. I was going to play elevator music in the background for all the stream people, so they'd not have to endure this complete silence, and instead realize they don't want to listen to that music and turn it off.
Well, you do what I do with my... I've had people say that my videos would be better if I added music, like a Nubis.
Mm-hmm.
But my response has always been to add their own. I feel, because not only do I not really listen to music and don't know anything about it, if I make the wrong decision, then that's just going to annoy people. And particularly those who watch my videos like a podcast and just listen to them. And if they're playing a game at the same time, the two musics will conflict. So I've intentionally left them silent and just told people to use their own. So we could just tell everyone to go find elevator music on YouTube and play it for yourself.
Oh,
crowdsource this.
Scovernus, good morning again. I have to disappoint you.
Oh.
It's currently not Sal, it's Mir. So enjoy your silence, mostly. Also, I might stop for hours on end and just stare at a certain thing, trying to think of a design. Like right now. Also just realized Sal is, she's lost her mind. For some odd reasons she decided it would be a good idea to cut open one of the main pillars that hold the entire station. One of the three. And instead replace it with a few conveyor blocks. That's good work on you, Sal. That's going to help, I'm sure.
It sends an awful lot of sarcasm.
Yeah. But I'm happy that you pointed that out to the viewers. They might have not understood. It's too early for me to do grammatics. Grammar, not grammatics.
I thought you said dramatics, so it could be like a portmanteau of the two. So grammatics is dramatic grammar. So that's how you could teach your English classes. Through a series of grammatics. Oh, almost died. Oops.
Do gravity generators just not work at all in gravity environments?
Natural gravity.
Even at something as low as 0.24?
No. Anywhere with natural gravity it just doesn't work.
So, does it mean I have a ship and I'm flying it like a large, crew transport and stuff, and I fly towards a planet and just slightly brush the gravity field off the planet? Does my gravity generator entirely turn off?
I haven't tested that, but it's supposed to, not work whenever you enter it.
That's a shame. I wanted to have gravity elevators again. Just so I can kill people by hitting their heads on the ceiling.
I kind of see why they would.
Leaving
because
the planet
you could just
would be
create
easy.
a gravity drive and that kind of thing. I kind of wish that there was a way, because rotors and pistons don't work in multiplayer. Not very well anyway. So I really want to just throw spaceballs at people. And it's difficult without a gravity cannon. Like creating a catapult in survival, it's essentially just an exercise in continuous rebuilding of the damage that's caused every time you launch something. I died again. I very, very lightly brushed a ship this time.
My condolences. Shall I bring the bad news to your family? I'll tell Anubis. Oh no, wait, stop.
He wouldn't tell me, so...
If he died, he wouldn't tell you.
He would just tell one of his No. But he would find a way to tell all the people that he's cheating on me with.
Oh goodness, I missed a whole lot of comments. So, Boris, without wanting to get you promoting yourself in another stream, what is it that you do and where can we find your work? I suppose they want to have a link to the Bravisham Laboratory, right?
No.
Oh, damn it. You can either go ahead and Google for Bravisham Gaming on YouTube. You Google that, Bravisham Gaming on YouTube. Or you just wait for Boris to post a link if he does.
I'll post a link that has, in the featured channels list, it has all of us, all the people, the Nidd tubers that work together, including Sal.
You mean the page on the Nidd?
So it's not really self-promotion. It's promotion for everyone.
Do we have that page where all the Nidd tubers are listed? Because instead of
it's
Sal...
just the Nidd YouTube channel.
Because instead of Sal listing, you know, every single one in all of her descriptions, she could just link to that Nidd web page every time. Not that anybody reads her descriptions anyway. And
but the actual channel that I linked there isn't like thing. Oh, the Niddcast is there, so that channel is a collaborative one. People submit ideas for shows and things go up on there. That's also where we put announcements for things that are happening, but it's not something that is regularly updated. Like, yeah, all the other channels are, apart from
Minty's.
Yeah, Minty posts vlogs now about making coffee.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's what he does.
I'm quite happy with it. I'm featured in there. You just mentioned me. I'm happy and humbled that I'm related to his coffee somehow. And Zernex was... Oh no, hold on. KP Wayne was asking if I stream. Generally, no, I don't. It's a terrible thing and I don't like people watching me while I'm trying to come up with designs. It's a very personal process and you guys invading on me is just rude. But yes, I do stream right now because Sal has lost her conscience. And her mind. Because she wants to stream for 27 hours or something. And Zernex was saying it should just reduce its range based on the natural gravity. I'm not quite sure what he was trying to say there, but I agree.
The gravity generators in natural gravity just reduce the strength of the gravity generator based on the natural gravity around it. Yes, I think that's what he was.
Yeah, that's what I was actually hoping was the case, because then I could use them on the mean with just a quarter of the gravity down there that you have. But, well, is there a mod that allows? No, there isn't, because gravity is hard-coded. I forgot, I already asked Mike about this. Not about this problem specifically, I was asking about gravity generator mods. But, well. I forgot what I was doing.
Comments.
No, we're through with them. Yeah. Yeah. I'm mildly upset with people's inability to name their grids.
That is something that I was a bit annoyed about too, but it's because every time something is merged to it, it just defaults back to another name.
That's true,
I've given up on naming some things because I merge and unmerge so frequently that it just keeps replacing them, and then I get frustrated.
That's true, but
I
still,
wonder
this
how
is
they
a
would
tiny
overcome
little
that.
hover bike that doesn't merge to anything. It could have a name. So
Oh,
it goes
yeah.
for all of
Small
cells
ships
with
and-
butts. But, well, what do I know? Does Wanda at least have a name? At least Wanda has a name.
I'm assuming that was built from a projection.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, if gravity generators don't work at all down here, that kind of ruins my main idea I had for the new Vegas Spire. Suppose I'll just have to build a long staircase now. I hope people like stairs.
Or a catapult. You could actually build a catapult.
I didn't have enough space in there. I'd need to build a slingshot inside the tower. And that wouldn't really solve the problem of people arriving down there, because then the slingshot would be in the way. There was a question I asked in one of Sal's older YouTube videos. By older, I mean it's been released sometime during the past 4 days or so, in which I was wanting to know from the viewers if they actually play this game, Space Engineers, if they actively torture themselves with this horrible monstrosity, or if they just like watching it. And I'd like to throw that question at these views again too. Do you just like watching this train wreck of a game unfold, or do you actually play it yourself? Can you even play it yourself? I'd be happier with an answer, but you don't need to if you don't want to.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised when I found out that quite a few people that were commenting saying, I don't play this game, so I don't really know, what you're doing or how to do it. But I think you should do this, that kind of thing. I'm surprised that there's a lot of people that didn't actively play it or couldn't. And the couldn't
really
has increased a lot
me.
now that DX9 isn't supported. A lot of people just kind of gave up on it, and they knew that their PC was not going to work in future anyway.
So, KP Wen says that he has never played it. Alicide says that they're currently watching and playing it right now. JR, there you go, says that they're mostly watching it, and KP Wayne states that the fact is space is irrelevant to him. He likes the construction that goes on, and Scavernus plays the game, but not all the time. He's taking a break for the moment. Yes, treat yourself.
Yeah, that's how I've enjoyed Space Engineers, is by ensuring that I take regular breaks. Not forcing myself to play, otherwise you get a bit too frustrated. Although Sal doesn't seem to be affected by that in the slightest.
Yeah, I don't know how she does it.